Troy Sage.
And I'm Andrew Smith. And a topic today that comes up quite a lot when we actually meet with people, and it's come back to us from several different agents.
And usually it's not a happy topic.
Usually it's not a happy topic.
It's a debatable.
It's a debatable topic, and we like those because it generates a lot of feedback, and we love that feedback.
I love feedback.
And we love those questions.
Good, bad, or indifferent.
All right, so...
Let's quit talking about our clothes.
Our clothes?
Yeah, I got one that says, quit saying that. Okay, whatever.
I didn't know we could talk
Well, whoever posted that will now post.
All right.
I'm kidding. I love all the feedback.
So, one of those questions that comes up, you've got a short sale scenario. You've got the bank is going to accept the short sale. You've got someone that owes $500,000 on a house. The bank are going to agree to resell it for $300,000, let them out. The question that comes back to is if the bank are willing to do that, why won't they just sell the house to the existing occupant for $300,000?
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Brings up an interesting topic.
It does, because if I'm a homeowner and I'm a couple $100,000 upside down, why wouldn't I call the bank and renegotiate a lower balance due and a different percentage rate, and then let them forgive the debt and send me the 1099? Why won't they do it?
Great question. And there is no easy answer.
I don't think there is an answer for that.
Well, here's what we can tell you. We have actually posed that exact same question to the executives of many of the nation's top lenders when we've been at conferences or in different situations where we've got to meet with them.
And what do they say?
Well, they said it's really a slippery slope. It is the bottom line.
It's kind of more like this. They want to do what?
Yeah.
Well, what they want to do is that they want to buy the home at current market value. They don't have to move out, and then you can send them a 1099, a debt forgiveness 1099. And they go, yeah, our investors are not in the business of doing that. They're in the business of making money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And then you turn around and go, well, how exactly are they making money if they're doing exactly that to a new buyer?
Yeah.
And there again, that's a great question.
I know.
What the banks have basically told us, yeah, we're basically running around, we're skating here, is it is a slippery slope because there's no way to draw the line. And what they mean by that is if you get somebody that has a legitimate hardship, they're really in trouble, they need to get out of that house, the bank are going to allow them an option to get out of that house and allow them to sell that house. If, on the other hand, the investor has a situation where you've got somebody, well, to back up, there's a penalty involved. We're going to let you out, but the flip side of that is you can't stay there. You have to move on, and you're not going to be able to buy for a couple of years or so.
Right.
You know, those guidelines keep changing. But if we were to just resell you your own house at a significantly lower dollar figure, then the neighbor wants us to do that too.
Yeah.
And the neighbor next to them.
And the other guy.
Yeah. Exactly. Saying, well, wait a minute, these people that are in trouble, and we're not knocking anyone that's in trouble, I'm talking as a neighbor here, but that's not fair. I need to get the same sort of thing. Just because I'm making my payments, I'm being punished. That's quite a common thing. And the bank says it's a can of worms that once you open, where does it ever stop?
That's true. And I feel the same way. You just said it exactly. You just said exactly that. That if I'm working extra hours or I'm taking on another job or whatever the homeowner situation is to pay those bills monthly, why is it the guy down the street can negotiate this whole deal here?
Right.
Well, maybe he qualifies. Maybe
qualifies.
You don't, unfortunately. I don't know. It's really a gray area. It would be great if they had like a new program like the Hack the program or something, you know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll make up some kind of initials, but something to make that happen, because there's a lot of homeowners out there right now that can absolutely afford a lower interest rate and a lower amount due on their note.
And the argument back from the administration of the bank's perspective is in situations like that, that's what the modification program is for.
You're right.
That if they qualify for it and it works out, we will allow them to stay in their home if they meet the parameters of a modification. We all know that the modifications have not been very successful because very few people they fit into that box nicely, so to speak.
I think you just summarized this whole thing. Okay, why won't the bank sell the home back to me for what it's currently worth at a lower interest rate or at current interest rates? Because most people right now wouldn't qualify anyways.
Right.
But it would be great if they had that option for those that would qualify, And so what? It goes, they have to get 1099. You would have to equate that into your purchase back, per se, strategy with the bank to say, yeah, okay, so I'm going to get 1099 on $150,000, on $100,000, and obviously I can't prove insolvency at that point, right? Because I've got the money. So I think that's part of the gray area where the banks are like, well, we could do this, but then now they're in trouble with the IRS. They owe taxes.
Yeah, so there is no easy answer. I mean, the reason for even bringing up the topic here is we didn't want it to be something that appears as though we're ignoring, because we have had a lot of questions on it, and all we're trying to do right here is give you the feedback that we have had from the banks. If anyone out there has any other information that we have not heard, if you've spoken to a lender, if you've got your own opinion on it, let us hear it. I mean, we'd love to open up that conversation, have that discussion, and see what some of the feedback is. We're not trying to say this is fair, that isn't fair. The bottom line, it's a mess. We're all in this together, and what is pleasing to one is not going to be pleasing to another. There is no way to make this fair for everyone. There is no win-win.
It's all very gray. In my life of black and white, right and wrong, this is very much a gray area, and we're all learning how to swim in this little pool together. Last thing I want to note is this, is that any of you that are watching these videos that would like to guest appear on a video with us, we've had this brought up at a couple of the classes that we've done. Some people would like to be on video with us. We encourage that.
Absolutely.
If you'd like to be on a video with us, please shoot us an email, go to our website, Facebook, whatever you want to do. We'll have you down, especially if you have information that will add to what we've already discussed or might even contradict what we've done. I don't care if you just want to come on and say, hi, my name's Bob, and I want to be on the video. I'm cool with that.
That's fine. Sounds great.
All right.
www.s2neg.com. See you next time.